Watu guys, so on this video we'll be talking about Marianne. Marianne is one of our barbers. You'll get to know who she is. So, and don't mind the pink cape. Don't mind the pink cape. Don't mind the pink cape. So we are going to talk to Marianne. We are going to see her work and why she decided to become a barber. Keep it locked. Watu! So today we are doing a haircut session with the beautiful Marianne. Yeah, so today we'll get to know Marianne a little bit. We are on TikTok live. We are also doing our YouTube vlog. And today mutajua mdem ni nani leo. So Marianne, sorry. So can you tell us your name please?
My name is Marianne. Yes, Marianne.
Marianne. Yes. Mary na Anne. Join them pamoja. So how are you doing, Marianne?
I'm fine.
I'm cool. Yeah. So, how long have you been a barber?
Almost 4 years now.
4 years?
Yeah.
What motivated you to join like this industry? Because you know there is always that perception like that's a man's world, like it's something that men, it's a men kind of job. What motivated you to getting into this craft, into this game?
Honestly, I never foresaw myself coming to do barbering. Yeah. That has never. Like, Marianne will do barbering when I was in school. Tungekosana vibaya sana.
Seriously?
So apparently, when I finished high school, I joined MKU, did my accounts.
Oh, so you've done accounting?
Yes, I've done accounting.
Ah, nice.
So kuendelea.
To which level?
First I started with diploma, and then I suspended my course, and then I went back again. So after I finished my diploma, I decided, you know what? Since the economy is not good, let me try and look for something else that I can do.
Yeah.
So mimi huyo kaanza kutafuta what can I do next?
Yeah.
Like a craft, like something I can do with my hands.
Yeah.
Because you know accounts, it's all about office work.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, you really should do something that you pretty well utakuletea pesa haraka.
Keep you going, yeah?
Exactly. So nikawi, should I do catering? Should I do beauty? Should I do nail tech? And I decided, you know what? My mom was like, you know what? Just go study beauty.
Yeah.
First I went to Ashley's. Then I was introduced to Vera. So I went and did
Vera Beauty College, huh?
Yes, in town. So when I went and inquired, mom was like, you know what? Go for Vera. Because Vera is more exposed. And like Ashley's.
Yeah.
So mimi huyo Vera nikauliza, hey, I want to do a diploma course.
Yeah.
Mimi huyo nikaingia diploma, nikasoma, nikamaliza in beauty.
Which year was that? Which year was that?
That was 2019. 2019 around January. That's when I was doing the inquiries.
Yeah.
So when I studied beauty nikamaliza. Kutafuta job inapatikana. The only job napata ni ya massage. Na mimi massage.
with your small hands.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hata my mom was like,
you can't do that.
You do massage.
You can't do that. Yeah.
Because that massage classes. Massage classes. Nilikuwa nazihata.
You were skipping them like no one's business, eh?
I hate good eyes.
That nini inatoka as a physical touch, you know.
Exactly.
You don't like it, yeah?
Yes. So nikamaliza course. Nikaenda internship, nikamaliza. As I was waiting to graduate, my mom told me, you know what? You studied accounts na job haipatikani.
Yeah.
Na umefanya beauty.
Yeah.
Lakini because zijatokeleza, you've not yet graduated.
Yeah.
Why don't you just go around in Kilimani and you will find somewhere that unaweza jishikilia.
That is coming to do beauty in Kilimani.
Yeah.
The main focus at that time for you it was beauty, not haircuts, not nothing. Yeah.
So I came, nikaangalia certain barbershop. A spa that is in Kirichwa.
Yeah.
They told me, hey, the only slot that's available, unless ufanye manicure, pedicure, massages, facial. I was like, you know what? No. So the manager nikamwambia, okay, let me go see about it and then I'll give you a call.
Yeah.
Like 15 minutes, my mom calls me. And then she's like, hey, there is a friend of mine who works along Galana Road. It's just near where you are. Why don't you just go there and inquire whether you can do what? Mimi huyo nikakuja sasa borderless. In my head, I'm looking for what? Beauty. But only. Not massage.
Yeah.
Nikaingia borderless. Nikiingia borderless, nikapata certain day was called National for reception.
Yeah, I remember National. Yeah.
Nimetumwa hapa na my mom. I inquire for work.
Yeah.
Akaniambia since the manager is around and she's called Grace.
Yeah, Grace.
Just give me a minute, I do what? You remember her?
Yeah, I remember Grace.
Sasi, akaniambia, you sit there at the reception, then you call Grace. Grace akakuja, hi, how are you? Na hapo ndio mapepa zangu, lakini nikafunga. Because I'm like,
your heart was skipping.
This is my first time working. Mimi huyo tukaenda kwa ofisi. Hey, hi Marianne, how are you? What are you looking for? You studied for how long? Nini?
The normal interview questions, yeah?
Yeah. Tukamaliza. Akaniambia now, slot ya beautician, there is none. Not unless barbering. Do you know how to barb hair? Marianne anajua. Marianne hajui.
Did I do anything?
So nikamwambia when I was in a very we were taught like just a snip, like to give you a glance of how to shave.
Yeah.
Nikamwambia najua kunyoa level but see to
the core.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what, Marianne, if you're determined, you will. Because hapa we don't have any barber.
Yeah.
We only have what? Name. Na hapo mbele nilikuwa nimekuona umekaa chini, so I'm like, God, where am I? And I remember it was on a Friday.
So it's something that first thing, like it was a shock for you, like you saw something you expected, the first offer brought on the table, it will be barbering.
Exactly, because when I was leaving home, I was like, you know what, I'm going to look for beauty, like
that's what yeah.
So kufika the first opportunity I'm getting in borderless. Remember when I report
So guys, when you talk about beauty, you're talking about massages, manicure, pedicure, facials, what else? I think when you talk about beauty in the Kenyan barbershop industry, we're talking about those four main things. So that's what, when she talks about beauty, that's what she's talking about. Continue.
So Grace akaniambia, so the available slot is for a barber. Yeah. We are looking for one barber. Yeah. And I guess you're God sent, so the slot is here. Are you willing to take it? Remember, I'm a shy person.
Very. This lady is one of the shyest person I've ever met. Remember those days.
So she told me, you're very beautiful. That's one. So second, wanaume wanapenda mademu wa pretty. Yeah. So you will get work. Yeah. So akamwambia, okay, fine. Kwa kichwa yangu niko like, cheap. Do you think you've done the right decision?
Do you really know what you're doing?
Akachukua makaratasi, akaangalia, I scored well. Akaniambia, okay, so tomorrow tupatane kesho saa ngapi? 6 a.m. Remember, I'm coming to do what?
Barbering. That's the
fact. Do I know how to shave?
Actually, you didn't even know. I remember you didn't even know how to hold a machine.
Exactly. So comes now. This is Friday when I came for the interview.
Yeah.
So comes Saturday, Marianne huyo 7. I guess you found me there.
Yeah, I found you there. I remember that day. Yeah.
So my heart is like. So when
these are the people I'm coming to work with. These are the people I'm coming to. Yeah.
Because I remember when I walked in that Saturday morning, I found one of our helpers who are clean.
The cleaners, yeah.
Then she was like, oh, I can't remember her name. So she was like, so you come as a barber. Lakini hapa, lazima ujitolea ufikane lini mapema. Like you be coming early, then you'll be guaranteed to get what?
To get
a client.
Yeah.
Mimi huyo. Ken akaingia. Hey, mambo msipa? Zile ma questions wako 1 2.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, hi, how are you? Good. So you're looking for work, ama? You're a beautician, I'm a barber. You are like, whoa.
Actually, I was shocked because I have never worked with a lady who's a barber at that time. So for me, it was a shock at first because I've never, for the time I've been working as a barber, I've never had that experience of working with a lady barber.
So after Ken, he did what? After Ken asking me questions, I was like, yeah, I'm a barber.
Yeah, that's what I do. But for me, and when a new guy comes into the shop, I tend to want to know who he is, what he's coming to do. If at least I get to bond with him the first time, so that I see where if he needs help or she needs help, I'll be there to help. So always my intention when someone new comes to the shop, that's always my first intention. Get to know the person, get to know who he is, see if we can help somewhere, and that's how it went. Yeah?
Then I remember there was this history they asked me, and I was like, Marian, should I go home or should I just stay here?
What did I ask you? I can't remember.
They asked me,
Yeah.
do you know how to shave?
Yeah.
I told you not really, but I can try, right?
Yeah.
I was like, God. Okay.
And I remember when I asked and when you gave me that answer, I told you, don't worry.
Yeah.
I'll hold you up.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But at first I was like,
yeah.
Yeah, so that's how I landed into barbering.
So how has it been so far for you?
At first, it was not a walk in the park. Because I remember this first day. Because that day when I came, did I attend to you that day?
No.
I did, right?
No,
I went home.
Yeah.
Saturday, I guess on Sunday I did.
On Sunday,
Yeah, I got one client. So come Monday. You know, now Monday people are fresh, ready for the week.
Yeah.
A certain client walked in. Then I was the one who was free. You guys, you were busy. So I was told by the reception, hey, Marian, come. So the client was like, she'll attend to you. Do you know the kind of response I got from that client?
No.
I can never be attended by a lady.
What?
I was like, God.
What am I doing here?
What am I doing here? Like,
Are you serious?
For real. That's the kind of question. That's the kind of answer he gave. He was like, I can't be attended by a lady.
Yeah.
Do you know how to shave? Or are you an intern? I wish you saw the look on my face. I was like, you know what?
I'm done. I don't think I can do this. Yeah.
Which is like, Marian, you'll encounter such clients who are like, they are just like, they like talking themselves out.
Yeah.
So you just
don't take it in, yeah.
I went back, sat down like nothing happened, but inside my mind, I'm asking myself hard questions. Yeah. But at first it was not a walk in the park, but right now I can tell you for sure, I'm enjoying my patients.
What were, apart from someone saying I can't be shaved by a lady barber, what were the first kind of, what do you call it? What were the first kind of difficult parts, like this difficult situation you had, the first ones? Isipokuwa the one that you're being told that I can't work with the lady barber. What was the first thing? What was the meaning?
With clients or with my fellow colleagues?
Everything, like all of it, like clients, the guys you were working with.
With the guys that I was working with, I appreciate and I thank God. The kind of colleagues I found in Nevertheless, they were very supportive, very.
Yeah.
Just that they felt pity for me because I didn't look like I am weak, I am shy.
You were looking like a small girl up before.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's my colleague. Well, for the clients, they were not confident me attending to them.
Yeah.
They were like, we have never seen a lady barber, like a lady who shaves.
Yeah.
You women,
It was new for a lot of
you
people.
women, you should be
Yeah.
in the salon, not
Not this side.
exactly. Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. And you have grown. I've seen you grow, and it's crazy. It's crazy. We have passed through some crazy shit, but I've seen you grow. It has been one of those journeys that it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now you're done with your studies, yeah?
Yes,
you went
I
back to school?
graduated. Was it in May? Yeah, I went and finished my course.
So
I have my bachelor's in accounting.
Oh, you have a bachelor's in accounting. She is learning, yeah? So, are you contented with where you are right now, or you have some needs that are you contented? Like,
I'm not. I'm not where I want to be,
want
but
to be, yeah.
I'm grateful for the fact that I have come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Me, I've seen you grow, and I can tell you to it. It's been a journey. Because for me, I getting myself to where I am as a barber. For me, I remember it wasn't easy. Because for me, I started out mtaani, like in the hood. I was shaving at 20 shillings.
You knew you were lucky.
No,
You were exposed,
but you
like
know,
you had-
yeah, but I'm a guy. I had to pass through. It's something. Okay, for me, when I grew up, when I was growing up, when I was in high school, I had 3 things that I wanted to do in my life. So I knew when I was in school, I knew there were 3 things that I'll do in my life. 1, it was hair and beauty. 2, I was becoming a DJ. 3, it's either I become a chef. You get? So for me, growing up, even being in high school, for me, all those people that I learned with, I remember telling them, my main focus, as in what I want to do with my life, is not so much based on education. The only thing I'm learning from education, maybe it's English, how to pronounce words and all that. That was my mindset at that time. So when I got out of school, I knew there are these 3 things that I'm focusing on. So when I finished school, because I was raised by a single father, and you know, these old-aged dads were strict. So this guy asked me, okay, you're done with school, what do you want to do right now? What do you want to do with your life right now? I told this guy, I want to go into hair and beauty. Because that was something that was burning in me. That's what I wanted. Then this guy told me, no, that's work for women. You can't do that. That is work for women. You can't. So you can imagine how this guy alini finya. So I was so squeezed to a point that I just threw my hand and just said, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to college. Let me go and hustle. So I went to industrial area. I hustled. I worked in different companies. I sold insurance. I sold what? I've worked in Quick, Eastmart, Uchumi, Nakumat at that time. I've sold insurance for Britam. So you can see it was a journey. So my dad was like, guy, you're moving from one space to another without having that, you are not consistent. You don't have anything that you are doing in your life. You have to choose one thing that you have to, if things go south, you'll grow, and if things go south, you'll have a bed to lie on. So this guy told me, you are a good cook. Because me, I used to cook for my dad each and every day. Me, I was raised by a single father, so you can imagine. I used to cook for my dad each and every day. So my dad told me, you're a good cook. Why don't you go and go do a course in food? I was like, yeah, because you have insisted on that, and what I wanted to do, let me just go for it and see what happens. I went to school, studied. I did my hospitality course. I majored in food. I did my course. But I didn't finish because my dad died a few months to my graduation. So this is the guy who was supposed to pay for everything. And this guy is dead, and I wasn't hustling because this guy was like, why are you hustling? And I'm paying for everything. I'll give you fare, you're eating this food in the house. You just chill. If you need money, I'll support you. It was easy. So when he died, I didn't finish school. I didn't finish school. But I gained the knowledge of me knowing how to handle food, of me knowing how to cook, of me knowing how to do all that. So when he died, I went back to zero. Now I have nothing. I have no idea where I'm starting. Then a friend of mine called Martin. We grew up together. I grew up in a home called Jerry. Jerry is in Island. Yeah? A friend of mine called Martin. Martin was a good guy. He used to work as a market. He used to work in a marketing agency for Safaricom. He called me and told me, hey Ken, you're a good guy, you know how to talk to people, come, I show you the tricks and you start doing marketing for Safaricom. Then I worked there for some time. Then things didn't work out. I moved. Then I was at home in Jerry. I was broke. I remember that time was broke. It reached a point, my dad is dead. I don't have mom. My mom died a long time ago. My bros are all out. I was just alone. In that area we grew up as one family, because when you grew up in a community like Eastlands, you grew up as one family in that hood. But you can't go and borrow food in someone's house. So I remember that time was so dope. So what did they do? There's a hospital called Metropolitan Hospital, just a few blocks from where we stayed in Jericho. I went to Metropolitan. They were doing blood donation, and remember, I was so hungry. They were doing blood donations. I was so hungry. I can't go and borrow food from anyone because of my ego. Because I was like, this thing will bring me, like, you get that manly ego. I remember I went to Metropolitan and I asked them, are you doing blood donations? They told me, yeah. Okay, I asked them, after blood donation, are you giving out sodas and biscuits? They were like, yeah. I was so hungry, I was like, yes. I've gotten a meal for the day. And I hadn't eaten for like, I remember I hadn't eaten for like a day and a half. So you can imagine how famished I was.
Yeah.
So they gave me, after the donation, they took my blood out. Then they gave me a soda. One soda, 2 biscuits, you know those two small Britannias.
Yeah, ones in pack.
Yes, those ones. They gave me 2. Hey, I told them, that thing has really made me dizzy. Give me 4. They didn't know this guy was in problem. This guy was hungry. So they gave me 4. Man, I rarua those things. Those guys were looking at me. Those guys were looking at me like, what was wrong with this guy?
What's happening?
Yeah, I rarua those biscuits, man. Then after that, in the evening I was hungry again. I called a cousin of mine. His name is Victor. Victor is a barber back at home in Rwanda. And Victor was one of those people who taught me how to cut hair. He had a barbershop when I was in high school. So when I was out of school, I went to his barbershop to cut hair. So Victor, I called Victor and told him, hey Vic, can you send me 50 bob? I don't have any money, I don't have food in the house. This guy was like, I'm not sending you money. You don't have a job, but you have skill on your hand, you know how to cut hair. What are you doing? What are you doing in the house? Then I was like, imagine, even me myself, I didn't remember how to cut hair.
Like it was then.
Yes, it was. I used to cut hair kitambo. In high school, you can imagine. Now this is like 5 years after high school. So my mind, I wasn't there. Like, I remembered how I knew how to cut hair. So the next day, I looked for a barbershop. Around where I stayed. It was around in Buru, near Buru Phase 1. I got a barbershop. There's a guy called Mose. Mose took me in. Now he refreshed my barbering skills. He refreshed my barbering. Then I cut there for some time, like a year or 2. Then a certain client told me, "Yeah, you know how to cut hair. Do this. Go and look for a job in this area. You cut hair at a very different price with what you cut here." I was like, "Kwani, how much do those guys pay in that area?" He told me, "Guys there pay up to 800 for hair." Imagine, I was shocked.
And there they used to charge how much?
50 bob to 100 sock. 100 shillings. I was like, no, not even that. Me, I was shocked. So I asked Mose, "You want to mean there are guys who shave there for 800? Somewhere right now, someone is paying 800 for a haircut." Mose didn't even know. I told him, "Me, I'm going to that area to look for a job." Mose was like, "Mose, you are killing yourself. What are you going to do there? You don't know anyone there." So my instincts just told me, just go. I came to Kilimani. I got my first job at around the House of Leather. I worked there for a while. It didn't work out. Then I moved to Greenhouse. Same thing. Then me and some friends that we were working in the same shop in Greenhouse, we said, let's go to look for another barber shop. Then I came to Borderless. Do you know how many times I came to Borderless before I got a job? 5 good times. 5. Before I was given a chair to shave. 5 good times. Yeah, 5 good times. The first one, there is no, just write your number. You know how just write your number. If you want, we'll call you later. That was the first time. Those 5 times I came to that shop was always packed with clients. So my mind was, this is where I want to be. This is where I want to be. I don't want to be anywhere else. This is where I want to be.
And what motivated you, like, for you to decide this is where you want to be?
Money, at most. Because if you come to a barber shop looking for a job, the first thing you look, how many clients are there at that time? And Borderless at that time was one of the biggest barbershops in Kilimani.
Yeah, it was the same.
It was the say in Kilimani. Borderless was the biggest, it wasn't conjoined with salons or anything. It was just a pure barbershop, and it was the biggest barbershop. And I didn't know that. As in every day I went there were clients, 3, 4, 5 clients, and all the barbers that were there, they were busy. So what comes into your mind? This place is the best.
This is the place to be.
This is the place to be. So I went there 5 times. Didn't work out until one day I went there and I met the boss. The boss, he was even just sitting next to where I was told to wait. So she was like, "Hi, how are you?" I didn't know she was the boss. "What are you here for?" I told her I'm looking for a job, I'm a barber, blah blah blah. And she asked me a lot of questions. Why are you looking for this job? Where did you come from? I told her, I was brought up in Jericho. I'm trying to grow my life and all that. This lady is just hearing me out. Then she called me in the office and I got the job. So I grew from that to where I am right now. It has been a great journey. It has been good. Yeah. So, Marianne, as per now in this industry, do you see any changes with how people work, with the growth, or you're seeing everything is just constant? There's no ups, there's no downs. Everything is just on the same level.
In terms of
just work ethics, the way things are changing with the industries, the clippers and all that.
Things have changed. Yeah. Because now we have the cordless machines.
But you really you don't like using the cordless ones.
Not that I don't like. I guess it's because I don't have one.
We'll get you one. Because me, I can attest to this lady. I've seen Marianne grow. I've helped Marianne grow in one way or another.
Yes, you have. Because I remember that. You remember that first day when I was attending to a client, and then I was giving him such a cut.
Yeah.
And then he was like, take it one. No, not that one. Take it. I was like, we worked. We worked. Do you remember that day?
Yeah. Hey.
I was like, come here. Take one. No, that one. That one. Yes, put that one. All around. Then once you're done, you let me know. Because I remember even the first time you were showing me how to shave with the razor.
Yeah.
Remember the razor?
Yeah, when I blew the balloon, yeah.
Hey, but man,
Yeah, we've come from a farm. Yeah, so it has been a journey that it's been a good journey. It's been a good. Because me, I'm thinking in the I'm reaching a point where I feel like I need to retire.
Seriously?
For me, I'm getting to that point. Yeah. But anyway, it's been good. Thank you for the haircut. Thank you for the talk. It's been a good one. Okay.